Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of The Big Review with me, your host, Vicky. Like I say and will always say, I hope you're all good, I hope you're all lovely and ever so enthusiastic. Now, ladies and gentlemen, alongside me, I have the beautiful, the lovely, the ever so talented.
Girl.
Hold up! We're gonna welcome her with the little cheer. Okay, let's go. When I say S, you say N-E-S.
N-E.
S.
N-E.
Yo, when I say S, you say N-E-S.
N-E.
S.
N-E.
Yeah, it's your girl.
It's your girl.
Now, Snare, before we even dive into the interview, please have the spotlight. Introduce yourself, girl.
What up? Up is what? It's your girl, real_Snare. Some of you know me as Zinandi_M. It's lovely to be with the beautiful Vicky. And yeah, let's get it.
Aware. Now, Snare, you are a lovely lady.
Oh, thank you.
With a lot of artistic elements on your plate.
Oh, yes, girl.
I mean, you
Colorful
draw,
like that.
you paint,
Yes.
you sing,
Yes,
you
girl.
rap, and you do poetry.
Oh, yes. I love
Okay,
it.
that's a lot. But let's start with the paintings and the drawings.
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like I was born into a creative family, more especially my dad's side. So all of the creative side comes from the family. It's not just me that draws and paints. And it's also like a great way to express emotions. If I'm not writing it down or if I'm not like spitting bars, then like I find myself within colors.
Yo,
And-
interesting stuff.
Yeah, that's where it's all coming from, I think.
Now, what are the dynamics behind painting in general? You know, I want to know what sparks up your creativity senses.
Personally, I would say my experiences, to be specific with relationships and friendships, I think that's where I get my muse from. You know, I think that's where I coordinate the colors. Into my
Okay, hold on,
painting.
shut the front door. Shut the front door. So you're telling me, let's say you get in an argument, kapa, you feel some type of way, whether there's strong feel of passion flowing through you, you just paint it out?
Yeah, I do. Especially if it's a feeling that's very uncomfortable, like when you're in your negative feeling, like your anxiety, your anger, your, just a mad feeling that's just there, then I get the inspiration to paint. And it's usually with like very dark and dim colors. Then yeah, that's where everything comes out.
Oh wait, I feel you.
You feel me?
Okay, now let's dive deep into poetry. Now diving deep into poetry.
Poetry. Hey.
Surprise!
What do you have there?
Baby girl, you wrote me a piece.
Yes, I did.
Yes,
I
you did. From your work. And you said,
I said,
please take note. She said, you breathe my name like it's prayer, and I answer thoroughly with carefully orchestrated fingertips and the devotion that flows from imploring lips.
oh yes.
Baby girl,
Must I take you through?
please, I need to know the deep dive of this ocean tide, because whoever you was talking about, no way.
So when it comes to poetry, I go in the most in-depth part of my soul, and not just the in-depth part, like these words don't just like come out from nowhere, It has to be like really, really thought through. It has to be felt through, because you don't just write without emotions.
Facts,
Right? So
facts.
initially when I was writing this, I was going through a breakup.
Oh,
And I was really in love.
you got that right. I mean, the words.
I was in love. And this person really respected my physique, not just like me mentally and emotionally. He respected me wholesome. So the fact that he was able to take his time and be patient to even get to me physically, like that inspired me to write that piece. He was very gentle with me. He was very, he was present, so every single touch he would do on me or make a move on me, I would reminisce it and like try and put it into words.
All right. Now that is, guys, breakup, no breakup, heard, no heard, experience, no experience, listen or no listen. Majola, it's not a scam. Has to say.
Majola is not a scam, guys.
Majola is not a scam.
We believe in love.
We just meet the wrong people at the wrong time, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, moving forward. What exactly drove you to this direction of poetry?
I would say music. It's closely related to like the idea of me writing my songs and like my bars, all that. Every time I listen to a beat, like if I get a beat, a random beat or whatever, and I feel like I could easily hop on the beat, I always try and like slow it down and see if I could like minimize that into poetry. And some of my songs I've like written as poetry and then just switched it up and made it a song.
Oh, creative juices.
Yes, honey.
No.
Yes.
How would you categorize your poetic genres? Do you deal with dark poetry, light poetry, slam poetry?
To be honest, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been through breakups, then I go for like your dark sides. But I always try and be positive in anything I do, in anything and everything I do. I try to be positive. Yes, guys. Stay positive. I do that all the time. So it's not necessarily under a specific genre. If I get triggered to write something or triggered by something, then I make sure that I give it to people and that it touches the next person or somebody else could feel the same emotion that I could be feeling at that time. Yeah, I always try and be relatable to other people more than just me expressing myself onto the paper or the pen or whatever it is.
Beautiful. Now, what are your thoughts on poets?
Sure. I'm obsessed with people that write poetry, and especially poetry that makes me want to pick up a pen and finish off where their thought was. I respect people that are poets. I feel like poetry is very underrated. Or let me say the people that write poetry are underrated a lot. And I don't think people understand the effect that poetry has on human beings. It's the same as music. It's the same as your remedy that you run to, So yeah, so other people would think it's just a piece that you have to read or it's just, rhymes or whatever. But it's actually way deeper than that. So props to anybody that's a poet. If you write in poetry, if you do poetry, continue. We see your work, we admire it, and you're an inspiration.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, now last question on poetry. Who is your favorite poet? Why did they inspire you?
Oh my gosh. This person inspires me a lot because not only have I seen them start what they're doing, but also where they are right now with their poetry. So shout out to you, Pudge. I love you so much. I look up to you and I know that you're doing a great job. Feels to feels to feels to feels.
Pudgy, pudgy, pudgy. Yeah, that's so good. Okay, now on to the music.
My elements.
No, I am about to give you the spotlight once again. Baby girl, I want you to sing.
Oh, God.
I need you to sing.
Are y'all putting me on the spot or
That's
something?
for sure. That's for sure. Come on,
okay,
now.
let's make it interesting. What's your favorite song?
Yo, I have a lot of favorite songs.
What's the random song in your mind right now?
Okay, Sam Smith, Lay Me Down.
Can I lay by your side next to you I don't want to be here if I can't be with you tonight.
Oh my God, no, I hate you right now. No way. How could you? Yo, okay, Musa, calm down. Damn it.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You know, you just really got me emotional.
Oh my God.
Okay, cool. On to more serious terms. Since we're both professional people.
Your switches up, Torry.
Okay, cool.
Okay. She.
Damn it. All right. So you released a song.
Yes, I did.
Entitled Lwami.
Oh yes, it's all about love, guys.
Yo, it's always about the love.
It's all about the love.
So give me an elaboration on the song. What's up?
So this is such a crazy story to start with.
I'm down with crazy.
So this was my first time going to that studio, and this guy was like, "I've got so many beats for you. I want you to go through all of them and tell me if you can write anything on one of those." And the first beat he played was this one. And from there, can I tell you, we took like 3 takes and I literally couldn't write the lyrics there for there. I had to flow on the mic. So yeah, at that time I was still madly in love. I was still madly in love. So I'm like, you know, so I was there like, that's how the song came about. I literally just like hopped on the beat and it was flowing for me, you know, and we put this piece with that piece, and yeah, like that was that. We didn't even discuss, or I wasn't given a script to, you know, go practice. I literally wrote the lyrics on my own.
Yo, I don't know about you, but I think that is genius. Now, it came to my attention. There's a dance CJ Viet that you performed on the same stage with our very own, well-known Omasedi. Like, what the fuck? Okay,
What?
Okay. How did all of that come about?
Yo, guys, I'm still in disbelief. Like, I'm grateful. To be honest, I'm very grateful for that opportunity. Shout out to Mercedes at A. Thank you so much for allowing me to share the stage with you. That was a priceless moment. Like, that was the most amazing night of my entire music career. Because I've never performed with a well-known artist to start with. So for him to like be cool to be on stage with me, like that was really dope. Like, it was amazing. I'm such a crybaby. I even cried. It was such an amazing experience. I would do it again and again. Man.
the front door though. You've been vague. You've been like really vague right now. I want to know how he found you, where he found you, what happened.
So there's a competition, I think, that he's come up with, like the Val Champions League. So initially, one of my friends is an artist. His name is Torry Bleak. He's a rapper. So we did a song together. And one night he was like, "Listen, I'm performing at Bud Bass. I need you to come through." And I'm like, "Okay, of course." And we performed there. So I think since from then, that's the first time I met Mercedes. And I think he recognized me from there. And since then, I've been attending events that he's also been at. So I think that's where the recognition grew from. And then the club that we performed at together, he was just like, "Girl, you are here again." You know? So yeah, that's how we came about. We didn't like meet on social media, nothing. It was just the gigs that we both were at. And I think that's where the recognition came from, and that's how him and I got to share the same stage. Because he was very I was nervous and I was doubtful And the moment he put his hand around my shoulder, I was like, okay, let's go. Let's get it.
That, support structure
the support
right there.
structure, yes.
I feel you. You. Now, when you were on that stage, with that microphone in your hand and you're breathing, like what was going through your mind and surging through your entire body?
When I'm on stage and when I'm performing, what's always on my mind is give it all. When you get off here, make sure you don't want to go back there and be like, I could have done this, or maybe I should have done that. I was literally breathing, like I was in my element. I was literally breathing. I was having the best time of my life. I'm not gonna lie to you, like nothing runs through my mind aside from giving what people came here to get, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just all about being present in your element. It's all about energy. It's all about, communicating with your crowd. And yeah, just make sure you enjoy to the fullest. Make sure you enjoy whatever it is that you do, whatever career path that you're in. Make sure that you enjoy what you're doing and you love it.
Beautiful.
Yes,
now I want you to be honest.
Are we getting serious? Let me know.
Are we getting like very serious right now?
Okay.
So, as an artist, as somebody exposed to the field of music in different aspects, I mean, rap, sing, you understand? I want you to give your most honest opinion to people who are in the music industry, but, don't really got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be really honest with that.
I think it starts with yourself. Like, you have to be honest with yourself. You cannot put yourself out there into a career field. You know that you're going to embarrass not only yourself, but the people who you want, to support you. So you need to be honest with yourself. And to the people that are in career fields that they're not supposed to be in, you're wasting your time. You're wasting other people's time. And just like find what you really meant to do. Like find what you meant to do, because at the end of the day, you're gonna get trapped. You could be trying out music and you don't have the voice, using autotune all the time. But the moment where we just like, okay, it's a live performance now, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? So you need to be honest and stay true to yourself. It's okay to not have all the talents that people have, So stick true to who you are. That's where it starts. That's how you're not gonna get it wrong. That's how you're not gonna fall into the wrong career field. You need to be honest with yourself, brutally honest. If not, find a random person, let them give you like honest feedback, on what you really are passionate about. But otherwise, yeah, like stay true to yourself, be honest 100%, and you're not gonna go wrong.
And now on to that, what would you say are the key points that would point out that, no way, this is not for you?
It's the drive.
Own opinion, by the way, please. Own opinion.
Own opinion.
Yeah.
My own opinion would be drive and passion and ambition. You can tell from somebody's drive that they really are passionate about this, and that it really flows in their blood, and that they're naturally born to do whatever it is that it may be. So you need to, just, guys, I don't know how to say this in any other way, but like be yourself. It doesn't hurt anybody. It doesn't take away anything from anyone. You need to be yourself in your element. And that's how you're gonna, make it through in life.
Okay, thank you for being honest.
You're welcome.
With the deep sea dive of the music scene. Now, tell me, Osine. All right, so Sneh, we are very well aware of the fact that music and like art in general is not taken to the head as much as it should be. You understand? So what advice would you give to parents and the family support structure in general about music? What would you tell them?
I would say,
and art, man. Art.
Yeah. In arts in general, I just think like abantu abadala, like parents need to be very supportive of what their artistic or creative children are about to put on the table for people. I think it's very important to have a persistent support system, and not only from family but also from friends and the people that are close to you, people that could push you and encourage you to get where you want to be, because you don't just do it on your own. You know, it doesn't happen overnight. So I think parents just need to be very supportive, patient with their kids and their craft, and just be there to, you know, be that uplifting parent, to be like, you're doing a great job and you're gonna get where you want to be. Just have patience. We need that. We need to hear that from our parents more than any other person in this world. So parents, do support your children, do support their craft, post it, run it up social media, do everything you can to put your child on the map, because one thing you can't take away for sure is their talent.
You got that right.
Period.
Okay, now on to a more serious conversation. Let's say the parent or the friends are well aware of the fact that we're not gonna know. No way.
It's not happening.
It's not happening. What's going on there? Like, what should they do?
You know, I kind of had that encounter with a different career. I wanted to try it out so bad, but I just didn't have the right people around me to say, listen, this is not what you're supposed to be doing. This is not who you are. This is not what you want to pursue in the long run. So it all starts with being self-aware of what you really want and what you really are passionate about, and be honest with yourself. If you can't be honest with who you are and what you are passionate about, then how do you expect everybody else around you to be? So it always starts within. And I always say to the people that are closer to you and to your craft and to your work, be honest. The support system, the fans, be honest with us. Tell us if a song is not bang. Tell us if this piece is not, you know, hitting the way it's supposed to be. Be honest, because that's what we need. We need people that are original, people that are authentic, you know, people that are real with us, because when we get into our different elements or spaces, we give from the in-depth of our hearts. We give from the realest parts of us. So it all starts with being honest, you know. So you gotta be honest and truthful to who you are and what you wanna do and what you wanna pursue. With that, you are in the right path.
They do say honesty is the best policy.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Sneh, myself and everybody watching the channel will want to know where to get your music.
Oh yes, definitely on Audio Mag, MP3 juices, and 2-bit, I think. Yes, you can just search at real_snare and the title of the songs. You guys will hit me up.
Do you have a site for your poetry, your paintings?
With my poetry, I haven't even released any of them. I haven't put them out there on social media, only because I feel like I could still do better. But I do post it on like WhatsApp and stuff, and people like really do come at me with great feedback. So I think I'm cracking a little bit out of my comfort zone with that, and I will soon post my work on IG.
Coming soon, people. All right, so I absolutely love to end the show with a random question. You know, we can get weird, we can get crazy.
We can get crazy.
But right now, we're getting intelligent.
Okay, let's go.
So tell me, what are your thoughts on global warming?
What is global warming?
Baby girl, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Guys, I finished school for a reason, not to be asked about.
Honestly, all I know about global warming is that the change in the climate and you know, all that.
I mean, yeah, in the world that we live in right now, it's very scary not to think about anything worse that's to come, you know. So I think we all just need to, I don't know how South Africa is gonna like come up with a plan to stick together. If anything, God forbid, if any tornado or any hurricanes or any earthquakes happen, we just need to be prepared as a country and as a people and as a nation, as African people to be specific. for anything that's to come, because really the pandemic put us under so much unforeseen circumstances. So yeah, like I don't really have much knowledge on global warming, or did you say globalization?
Yo, girl, it's just global warming.
Just
don't worry about
warming.
it.
I don't have much knowledge on that, but I do know that if anything hectic was to happen, I don't know how this country would deal with it. But guys, stay safe. Sanitize for your masks.
Yeah, sanitize for your masks. Oh my god. Well, you heard it, my people. She did tell you to sanitize and wear your mask. Yo, it's not a joke, guys. It's serious. Serious. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning into the big review. Thank you, Sniff, for coming.
Thank you so much, lovely, beautiful lady.
The conversation has been amazing.
It has been amazing, darling.
Please do be sure to check the baby girl out. Yeah. We're signing out. We out. Peace out.
Love and peace.
Goodbye.
You make me wanna say come through, so I can put it on you, boy. Just how you put it on me, boy. I wanna take you to Malibu, show you love like you never felt before. You make me wanna say come through, so I can put it on you, boy. Just how you put it on me, boy. I wanna take you to Malibu, show you love like you never felt before.
Baby girl, you know I need your attention. I don't know how you make me fall in love with you. I wanna make you mine and never let you go. We ain't in a hurry, baby, we can take it slow. Let me take you to Malibu, I can take care of you. Let me show you a love, baby, the type that you needed. If I love you, just know I mean it. Now your body, baby, got me feeling nervous. Come back, baby, you know I deserve it. You the one, baby, you the one who want for me. Come through, I can take you on a flight tonight. Now your body, baby, got me feeling nervous. Come back, baby, you know I deserve it. You the one, baby, you the one who want for me. Come through, I can take you on a flight tonight.
You make me wanna say come through, so I can put it on you, boy. That's how I put it on you, boy. I wanna take you to Malibu, show you love like you never felt before. Oh, you make me wanna say come through, just so I can put it on you, boy. Like how you put it on me, boy. I wanna take you to Malibu, show you love like you never felt before. Yeah. Oh,
come through, baby, put it on me, yeah. Tell me, baby, what you gon' need, yeah. All these girls on my phone got nothing on you, cause my heart doesn't beat for anybody but you. So let's just put it on easy. Tell me you need me, cause baby, I need you. Black and white, you tell me you love me. I'm taking it serious, give it my last name. I'm in love, yeah. I'm in love, baby, I'm in love, yeah. Say I'm in love, I'm in love. Say I'm in love, yeah, I'm in love, yeah, I'm in love.
you make me wanna say come through, so I can put it on you, boy. Just how you put it on me, boy. I wanna take you to Malibu, show you love like you never felt before. You make me wanna say come through, just so I can put it on you, boy. That's how you put it on me. Yeah, I wanna take you to Malibu, show you love like you never felt before. Let me take you to Malibu, baby. Let me take you to